I said he's generated, what? Now he's charged up. But see, you better get your flow, you better bar up. He's shutting down everybody, what again? He doesn't care, cause you know that energy's about to rise in the air. I said he's generated, what? Now he's charged up. But see, you better get your flow, you better bar up. He's shutting down everybody, what again? He doesn't care, cause you know that energy's about to rise in the air.
I'm Danny.
And I'm out there.
And we are
DNA Live. Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
Welcome, everybody.
Okay, so I have a lot of things to talk about before we have our guests.
Okay.
But the one thing I wanted to do was shout out to our creative director, Stephen Kahn, because he constructed our new DNA Live website. And it's just fabulous, so everybody should go check that out when they have a chance. It's DNA Live, just spell it out. Also, we've been acquired by WTSX Power 104.9 in Indiana and other sister stations, Atlanta, Chicago, I don't know where else.
Miami,
okay. So that's going to start February 21st, is it?
February 21st.
Okay, so that's February 21st. I also want to shout out to The Ryan Show.
Shout out to Ryan.
FM, WZBR Urban Heat FM in Boston, and it's syndicated with 200 other 50 radio stations worldwide. Let me tell you, I've been taking notes on everything, and I have never had 2 pages before, but with our guest tonight, I had to do a lot of research.
Yep.
So, with that said, we also, while we will still be DNA Live here at Strong Island TV, DNA Live FM will continue with Bobby Lacera's Paradise Studios on the Strong Island TV network. We will also be DNA Live FM on other stations, right?
Yes, the Danny and Althea show.
Okay.
DNA Live.
Right? Okay, so.
We're always going to be Strong Island no matter what. You already know.
We stay in Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
We're Long Island. We're Long Island proud. Okay. Also, want to shout out if anybody didn't listen, you better. 103.9, The Advocate, Mr. Danny Rivera, and that's on 103.9. Did I say that already?
Yes, 103.9.
And that broadcasts from MacArthur Airport.
Uh-huh.
And that is every Friday and Saturday at 10 p.m.
Yep. And, again, I was talking to him about we're going to be breaking artists as well that we feel that are trying to do the right thing for, the community and trying to make positive music because that's what we're trying to do now and trying to influence the youth that way.
Yeah, it's called Giving Your Roses. Giving
You Your Roses.
Giving You Your Roses. And that's going to be a segment on his show, The Advocate. So people can submit their songs, but it has to be something powerful, something different, something with a message. We want to kind of change the dynamic and, bring that out to Long Island. So with that said, I am going to a brief introduction. Now, wait a minute. Before I say that, today is, from what I hear, it's Super Bowl Sunday, okay? But I just wanted to let people know that we, right now, for this next hour, this is the halftime show. And we are going to have our own MVP in a few minutes. And his name is Mickey Factz. And he is an artist, entrepreneur, founder of Pendulum Ink, and dean of students. So, with that said, right after this commercial break, we'll be right back with Mickey Factz.
Put your hands up. Right now we're inside a war with ourselves. Yo, America, are we gonna wake up from this? Where the real Americans at, you heard? Where we at? Man, you blinded and you lied, you just censor inside your own. Everyone pretends they love you but messing you up in homes. Laughing without the way you can't even afford food. And everybody looking at you acting so rude. They thinking that they love you, your skin, that's what they see. They don't understand the militant well it be. But the anger that they got, they just play for each other. A civil war, they trying to come for us, kill one another. But I woke up last night, I gotta talk to my peers. Tell them, listen, we gotta march and what do we hear? You laughing, you crying, you angry, you feeling and skating. Saying with all the time, they just demonstrated. Leave you inside the cars, they don't wanna see you out. They leave you locked doors, breaking your jaws over locked. They lock you up, they wanna trap you, put you inside with a lock, it's mental block. Cause all you ever hearing is the cops screaming lifeless. Now all of a sudden we thinking priceless. Putting that two there, be car crashing in crisis. Now they hating how they even look. They try to lock us up, throw it down, try to play the book. Wanna get us shook, every time try to get it booked. Overshook, saying God is there but love is overlooked. They try pretending that we close with a phone next to each other's ears. But we're more social distancing corona, yeah. They try to acting like we ain't one inside our home. We acting like that we ain't one and one inside our home. I said March, let's go. I said let's fight. You can't censor us anymore. You lying to the people.
And we're back.
And we're back. I'm sorry I interrupted you like that. And like I said, artist, entrepreneur, founder of Pendulum Ink.
Pendulum Ink, yes.
And he's a dean of students. I'd like to welcome Mr. Mickey Factz.
Mickey Factz.
It's Mickey. What up?
Oh, God.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, look at him. Welcome to the show, sir. Good to see you.
Same here, reindeer.
Okay.
Oh, look at him.
He looks so handsome. He looks so handsome.
I appreciate that. I don't want no problems with the husband.
Don't worry. Don't worry. You won't have any
problem.
problems with you? No, okay.
Nah, man, that's my man. She's
Well,
very cool.
I wanted to start off, obviously, with the music background because you go way back. As I told you, I did some research on you. And let me
Awesome.
tell you, I have 2 pages here, okay?
Oh,
2
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
She did her
went-
research.
I
on
went
this
way
one.
back, okay?
Go ahead.
But no, the first thing that caught my eye was you were on the cover of XXL Freshman in 2009.
Yes.
But I want to go even further than that.
okay, let's do that. Let's
All
do
right.
that.
Because in 2006, that's when you caught the eye of Pharrell, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what started you though? Because back in the days when you were in the Bronx, right?
Right.
And your dad was a rapper?
Yes.
Is that
He was
correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you were influenced a little bit by him, but then you went to New York University School of Law.
I didn't go to NYU law. I went to NYU and I studied law as my undergrad.
Oh, okay.
So when they did the wiki, they didn't really do a good job at it. So it says that I went to law school,
Right. Oh, okay. All right.
but I did not go to law school.
Yeah, but still, you went to New York University and you were studying law.
Yes, I did go to NYU to study law. Yes, that is true.
Okay, so then now you had the influence of your dad.
Yep.
And what made you decide, like what triggered and what actually was the deciding factor that you decided to pursue that music career?
Well, for me, I felt that it was boring.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. School to me, I'm not saying to everybody else, to
Right.
me, was boring.
Oh, okay.
And I couldn't get jiggy with it. I just could not get jiggy with it. It was not something that was exciting to me.
Oh, okay.
I was falling asleep in class. It just didn't, it wasn't making sense to me. I was also working at a law firm at the time.
Oh, okay.
And while I was at the law firm, when we come back from commercial, it's going to be crazy. We got the microphone. When I was coming back from I was working at a law firm. I was doing securities and acts as paralegal.
Right. Oh, okay.
And the attorneys that were there, they were making $40,000 a year.
Right. Okay.
And my tuition was like $30,000 a year.
Okay. I see what you mean.
So it wasn't making sense to me. So I dropped out before I could pay the $30,000. I ended up paying it all off. I don't owe NYU any money. And yeah, it was an interesting experience. I just couldn't
You couldn't do it, right?
couldn't get jiggy with it.
Yeah, I like good jiggy with it. I love that. So then you started with that. So in search of that, now I read about something with Nerd 2006. What's that?
So NERD, that's
Yeah.
Pharrell's
That's
rock
rock
group.
Well, I don't know that. I wanted
That
him
was
to
when
explain it
Pharrell
to
was
me.
in.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, you good. So NERD was his rock group. No one
Okay.
ever really dies.
Okay.
And
I didn't even realize. Oh my God, no one ever really dies. Oh God, Jesus. I am so stupefied right now. Go ahead.
so, it was Nerd, but people called me a nerd. So the first album that they made was called In Search Of.
Okay.
So all we did was, we created a double entendre on my very first album, In Search Of the Nerd, In Search of Me, but
Oh,
also NERD for their music, because we only rapped over their beats. It's something that never had been done before,
oh wow.
rapping over their beats specifically. And yeah, it was a smart move on my behalf to do.
Right.
And Pharrell caught wind of what we did and showed love
Oh,
early
okay.
on.
Oh, so that's how Pharrell came into the picture.
Correct.
Oh, okay. All right. I was like, you know what it is with not just the Wikipedia, with everything I was trying to research and trying to find out about you. Everything was intriguing me. Your story was intriguing me.
Thank you.
And I was like, because not many people, they do it like for the money. You're doing it because of your passion. And it was, like you said, school was boring you. And it wasn't something that you wanted to pursue. You knew there was something out there for you, right? That necessarily, it wasn't, yeah, I mean, you can bring in good bucks. I'm not saying that, but at the same token, you just keep pushing further. With that said, I'll tell you something what I read. In your birth date, with the numerology, if you believe in that stuff, your path number is 22. And it reads, this number are natural leaders, confident, inspiring others with great conviction, creative and resourceful, deep thinkers.
Wow.
So when I read that about your number, everything else I was reading kind of made sense to me.
Yeah.
Why you started all like the Hip Hop Academy. That we'll get into the next segment. But now it kind of clicked to me as to why the path that you took and the things that you acquired along the way. It's all of, I know people don't believe in all the zodiac signs and stuff like that, but it's just weird how that came up. So I just want to let you know. That's
No,
all.
that's incredible. Thank you for that.
So talk to me also, because another thing that intrigued me. I know I'm just doing all the talking here, but
I'm just letting her because she, you know what I mean. I'm just gonna let her do it right
Hey,
now
let her
because
do her thing. Let her do her thing, bro.
Yeah, man, this is good.
no, because I found out also about speak to me about 2012 about Mickey Mouse, Mause.
Ooh,
Yes.
that was classic.
Okay, that was under your label, correct?
Yeah, well, I was still signed to Jive. I was signed to RCA Records at the time.
Oh, okay.
So, can you guys hear me still?
I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
hear
I
you.
can hear you.
Yeah, I was signed to RCA Records at the time, and they
No, I lost him. We lost you, Mickey. Oh, we lost you, baby.
sorry.
Oh,
There
wait,
you go.
there
All right,
you go.
cool.
Gotcha. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. So I was signed to Jive Records, from
Okay.
2010 to about 2011. Jive Records had folded. So the same label, I was on the same label as Chris Brown, Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
I was on that label. They folded. So every artist got moved to RCA or Epic Records. I got moved to RCA.
Okay.
And I only had put out one record previously. So I had a whole new team. And the team just didn't believe in me and what I was trying to accomplish.
Oh, wow.
So I created Mickey Mouse, which was a album about an 80s graffiti artist who was relatively unknown, but just as talented as Andy Warhol, Jean-Michel Basquiat, and Keith Haring. Everything was framed around the 80s.
Right.
All references was to the 80s. It was not Mickey Factz rapping. It was this fictional character named Mickey Mouse rapping.
Right.
And it was a critically acclaimed project. It was the first of its kind of someone basically rapping as somebody else the entire project and telling a fictional tale about actual events that happened.
Right.
So think like a deep dive on an SNL skit where, like, you know, they might jump in on a movie and act like they were there or something like that. That's what I did for about 76 minutes.
Oh, wow. See, this is why I kept telling you.
Yeah, he's very creative. That's why. That's one thing I got to say about him. He's always.
I'm telling you, it's about the path numbers. I'm telling you, the number 22. You should play that on Lotto. I'm not kidding.
I will now.
But also going back to that, from what I also see that when you attended Stevenson High School, you also that was at the same school that Africa Bambaataa was at.
Yep.
Now-
Well, we didn't go at the same time.
No, we know that.
Well, you know what it is that all the time we always make fun of me because I am still learning all the rap names. I don't know anybody pretty much in the rap industry.
You know, De La Soul. You were playing number one.
Oh yeah, rest in peace to
Dave. Rest in peace, Dave.
right the Plug 2, I think he went by or something like that. Plug 2. I do my research. But I did love that song, Me, Myself, and I. So at least, you know, I may not always know the song, but you know what? We did know the group De La Soul. I do remember them.
That's
So
what I'm saying, but you still know hip hop.
I kind of, you know, Mickey, you're going to teach me. I think I'm going to have to come to Pendulum Ink.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, come stop by. You would love it.
I'm going to have to come. But with that said, I think right now we can take a commercial break. And we'll be
Commercial break.
right back with more with Mickey Factz.
Okie dokie.
The Jackie the Joke Man.
Jackie!
What is that?
That's a pygmy with a heart on.
New York Islander, Rich Pilon. So, how bad did you feel with the Kevin Stevens hit?
Darius and I were in their kitchen, and we were like, we were dominating Mario and them at the time. And Kevin just wanted to take me out, and it was a touch icing, and there was no need for him to come through. And he was just, and I kind of played like I didn't see him, and at the last second, just jumped right into him.
And we
I
really
love
love
you, Mr. President.
Jason Scoop, and we're so happy he's back.
Hello,
with us.
everybody. My wife Jilly makes she's beautiful. That's my husband, wife. Excuse me, right there. That's okay. Look.
Hey there! I'm Captain Splish. I'm the superhero swimming. I'll teach you to be water safe with all my swimming skills, along with all my singular friends here in Splish Splashville. Myrtle the turtle, Octi the octopus, Starry the starfish, and that's just a few. You'll learn all about what your body can do. My superpower is to teach with song and rhyme, and that helps you remember what you learn every time. You'll learn to float and you'll learn to swim, from blowing bubbles to jumping in. Each week, you'll learn something new. You'll be amazed at what your body can do. I'm so excited for you to see the show, but now Captain Splash has to go. See you soon. Bye.
And we're back. Okay, so if we can put Mickey right back here, I got a couple of good things to ask about him right now. So because I was trolling you for a while, but let me just say, because the one thing I did see that you mentioned, you don't call rap, you call it poetry.
I don't ever recall saying that. I don't think I do that.
Really? You don't say it's like lyrical poetry or anything like that?
I think I might have said that about battle rap.
Ah, okay.
That's what I
That's
think she
probably
was
what-
indicating right there with the battle rap. 'Cause she said she was gonna start.
I was going to start with the
speaking
battle
on the
rap.
battle raps.
Oh,
But-
okay, cool.
Okay, but you know what? I also wanted to tell you that for Black History Month, I did enjoy the ones that you were putting on.
Yeah, thank you.
I particularly liked the Josephine Baker,
Nice,
Mandela, Dorothy Dandridge, and Richard
Okay.
Pryor.
nice.
Though
Nice.
because you were doing that, and that's pretty cool. Because nobody does things like that.
Hey,
I'm just saying
It's a
nobody
different
does.
but the thing is, it's like weird because the generation that he's in and I was in hip hop, you had to be different and created, and you had to really create a different kind of like wave,
No, but what intrigued me about it was because like on every person that wanted to celebrate Black History Month, they were just putting like a picture, and that was it. He's spitting rhymes about each and every one of these people. I mean, there's plenty of more. I mean,
Listen,
he
it
had
doesn't
Barack
surprise-
Obama on there.
Listen, doesn't surprise me with him. Every time you hear him, he's doing something different and creative. So that's one thing I got to say about him that I always liked about him. Like, I think it was what was it? The $4, oh man.
414.
That's what I showed her that today, and I'm like, look at this, and then the creativity and the way you're spitting and going around, like, see, that's lyricist.
Yeah.
That's a lyricist. And then I saw something too in the thing that you were saying that you had that in your pocket or something like that.
Yeah, so I did a trilogy. The first record was 414. That was how much money that I had in my bank account.
Yeah.
Oh, get out of town.
Yeah.
Yeah. The second one was I wrote the song at 414 in the morning.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And then the third one was so the first one was called 414, $4.14. The second one was called 414 a.m. And the third one was called 414 words. So it was only 414 words used on the song.
Wow. You are.
No. The one of the craziest songs that he did was the letter A, right? It was the letter A?
A minus.
A minus. Yo, I heard that, I was like, whoa. Like, I heard that, I was like, whoa. And that's,
So A minus is a song about the letter A, where the origin of the letter A came from, the shape of the letter A, why we use the letter A, all while not using the letter A in any single word.
Explain that to me again.
oh my God. When the first time when I heard that, and I'm like, wait a minute, because I'm trying to think of the concept, all of a sudden, I literally, before you said that, right, I'm listening to the whole song, right, and I'm like, he's not saying anything with the letter A. I'm like, no.
I didn't hear.
No, because I can't listen. You know me. I literally study things, right? So I study it all the time. I study hip hop because the same way that your pops spit in front of you, my father did in front of me.
Right.
Wow.
That's true.
Yeah, so Long Island, like, you don't, my background basically is my father was in the studio with Dana Dane when he made Nightmares and like pre-recorded it with Sam
Wow.
Jacob. So
That's crazy.
my
That's crazy.
legacy in music has been there forever. When I first got actually to do hip hop, my father made me know everything all the way from the forefathers to that time period. So he made me listen to everything. He said, you can't get on a mic without knowing none of your knowledge.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how I was raised too. I had to know, about the history before I was able to do what I wanted to do. And that's why I hold so much and have so much reverence for those who came before me. I think it's very important that we do that, right? And Yeah, man. That's how I was able to,
That's why I like you out of a lot of people, because when I hear you spit certain bars, I'm like, yo, he's showing like, not a lot of people like that's what the essence is missing in music right now. It's missing because years ago, like who's a real lyricist, somebody that really studies the culture. You can hear it in their music, even inside there's some deliveries. Some deliveries borrowed from Rakim, some deliveries borrowed from Kane, some Coogee rap. And then way back, Sugar. Like, people don't do that anymore. They just think, that sounds great on the radio. This sounds great here. Let's do. But that's not the essence of hip hop. Like, I remember KRS-One teaching us, and it's just a lot of things, man. I always tell her. She always listens to me. She goes, "Wow," and I'm like, "No, Dad taught me that." Dad was like, "Yo, Danny, you gotta learn this. This is how you become a better MC."
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
I'm still stuck on the A thing. I'm still.
Oh, bleed. When he did that, I looked and I remember. I was like, yo, bro.
So
I've
he
never
doesn't
seen that
even.
in my
You
life.
don't use anything with the letter A in the song.
Nothing with the letter A. There's no word that has the letter
A
in
on
the
it.
entire
No.
song.
No.
I didn't hear it.
I heard it and I was just like,
I'm just baffled. The shape of the letter, and
he just knew how to.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we break down the shape of the letter, the origin of the letter, the sound of the letter, without ever having a word that has the letter A in it.
Can I ask you a question? How long did it take you to do that?
That took me 4 hours.
4 hours.
To write the whole thing, and then
To write the whole thing, it took me 4 hours.
Well, because you had, why? Because as you were probably going along, you realized the one word that you said had an A in it.
Yeah, some of them had A's
Right.
in it. So when you see a word that has an A in it, you just think hard.
So right now we are the D
synonym.
and Elf show, really, pretty much.
Oh, there you
don't
go.
don't even call me Althea anymore.
She
Just
took
call me
the
Elf.
A out. It's like E.
Elf.
D-E. There you go.
Yeah, just call me the.
But no, another thing too. Another song I like too was one with you and CH.
Charles Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
What was the song called? 8-Bit Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that song was. I'm a fan of video games, so I just wanted to just kind of write a rap about video games and have Nikki Jean, Grammy-nominated singer, come in and sing the Contra code.
Right.
Up, down, left, right, B, A. Like that's like, how do you turn a Genesis code into a chorus? Like, she was able to do that melodically and effortlessly.
Wow. So you've actually collaborated with a lot of people. Is there any particular person that you haven't collaborated with that you would, or
Common.
Ooh, that would be dope.
Black Thought.
I don't know who that is.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
Benny the Butcher.
Benny the Butcher's good.
don't know
Rick
these
Ross.
Okay, I've heard of Rick Ross. Okay, go ahead.
That's about it. When you start to get older in age, it's like,
It
okay.
doesn't, right?
Yeah, but I think it was dope how you guys did that. I didn't even know that was a Grammy Award winner that did that with you guys, because I heard it and the flow was nuts.
Thank
Both
you.
of y'all,
I appreciate
both of
that.
y'all killed it,
Thank
man.
you.
Told C all the time. It goes, see, that's CH, that's Charles. I tell Charles, man, I said that record's high. I was like, yeah. Did I ever send you the record that we did? Remember the record that you, me, and him were on? Did I ever send you that one?
I don't think you sent me the final version. Do you remember what I said on the first bar?
No.
Yo, yes,
Oh,
bro.
you do?
You killed it.
What was my first bar?
Yo,
Go ahead. If you remember this, I owe him
said,
dinner.
He said his
Go
son
ahead.
is the antidote. I was like, yo.
No, go ahead. What did he say?
No, I'm going to tell you.
Oh, okay. He's gonna tell us.
No,
Go
all I'm
ahead.
going to say is that bar. That bar had me like this. I looked at because CH is playing. That's Charles Hanson, everybody. CH playing it, me and him playing it back, right? And then when you said, they said something with the son, but my son is the antidote. CH looked at me and CH went like this, and he went, "That's a hard ball." And I looked at him, and I was like, "That's a hard ball." He's like, "E, man, you gotta write something, man."
Yeah,
Well, what
thank
was
you.
the
I
whole thing?
appreciate
What was
that.
the whole bar? Can you tell me the whole bar, please?
I don't even remember, because when
Are
he
you
said
serious?
antidote, when he said antidote, I tried to look it up. I don't see it here on my phone, so I don't know. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
what else
have-
did I say in the record? What else did I say on the record?
I don't. I
You
can't
don't
believe
even
you.
remember? What's the name
I
of
was
the, what's the name of
around.
the song?
I was. Oh man, he said I was around. He said something about I used to take the um
Come on, you got it.
the
Come on,
train.
guys.
Come
We're
on,
waiting on here.
stop,
Go
stop,
ahead.
stop.
All right, I'm
What was
sorry.
the train? The Iron Horse. I used to take the Iron Horse. Oh man, all right, kill me on this one today, people.
I can't believe you both can't remember.
Nah, I'm gonna send him it. I'm gonna send him it.
Okay, you got to send him it so he.
He killed it. Nah, just
What's the name of the song?
he put the antidote. What's his name? I think.
Charles.
Yeah, he put the antidote.
The antidote.
If CH can't.
Before we keep going, when did I do this?
You did it in the pandemic, remember? 2020.
Okay.
2020. Oh, he's gonna look it up right now. Are you serious? Both of you are such, oh my God. And you know what it is? It's the instinct of I gotta know
It's not
what
even
it is.
that, man. It's real hip hop, man. This
I just
is.
don't know where it is. I have 1,000 songs.
Don't worry, I'm gonna
You
send
got
it to
tons.
you.
I looked at your discography.
Yeah,
Yeah, I looked at that.
discography.
But now he has a long history of rap battles, and you also hosted the Ultimate Rap League events. So
He said.
he said a lot of things. I just wanted to know which one is his favorite, like the favorite battle rap that you've ever performed. Like which one?
Against Daylight was probably my favorite. I've only done 4 or 3 or 4. I haven't done a lot. I have more music. But I have stepped out to kind of, show my face and engage in that kind of activities. Those guys that do it on a consistent basis, those are the guys that need to be praised for it. It just so happens that I've done it
All right.
3 times, and people really enjoy when I actually do it. So, yeah.
All right.
Nah,
Okay.
he killed it with. He said they stabbed you, and guess what's his name? Must have stabbed you in the back. Yeah, I remember that one. I remember that one. I just literally when I saw that, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
No, because he switched it. Like I tell you.
Well, what is your favorite Mickey Factz song?
mine?
Oh,
The one that we just spoke about.
That one?
Yeah, the one that he just explained.
The one that you can't remember?
No.
Oh.
Negative A.
Oh, the A. You got to make me listen.
And I'm
to
gonna
that
tell you
one.
why is because of the lyricality and the way that he came across. He just when you hear somebody that can do something different that's right out the box, that's how I feel as an artist. You go, whoa, okay,
okay.
because you get used to always hearing the same mannerisms, and then when someone puts something out goes left, you're like, whoa, you gotta respect that more.
Yeah. But what did the
trilogy too.
Yeah,
what he was
okay,
saying,
go
I like
ahead.
the trilogy.
The trilogy?
Yeah, I like that one. I like the. One thing I gotta tell you something, and one love to Royce, man, but
Oh no.
no diss. This ain't gonna be no diss to Royce.
no
This ain't no diss to Royce. Cause honest to God, that was amazing. I love the lyrical cal. See, the thing is, when people don't understand this, right? Everybody thinks people are dissing when they go at each other lyrically wise. It's a spall. You understand? And honest to God, man, you did your thing on there.
Thank you.
You know, I'm not gonna say anything like, "Oh, yo, bro, what happened?" Nah, ain't none of that. It's both of y'all killed it, and
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
it was dope. It was good for hip hop.
I thought what I did was dope too.
Look at
It was good for hip hop. That's all I need to say. It was good for hip hop.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
no, go ahead. I'm sorry I interrupted.
no. I wasn't gonna say anything.
No, it's okay. Go ahead. I'm not gonna, no, because I got so much more. Because Adela's guessing game, name that sample. What is that all about?
So, at least once every 2 months, I go out to Columbus, Ohio, and I go to this restaurant called Adela's,
Mm-hmm.
and the DJ, he puts on the original beat that a hip hop record was sampled from, and the people that are patronizing the restaurant, they have to guess the original sample and where the sampled record.
Oh,
So
okay.
they have to guess the original, and then they have to guess the hip hop record, and whoever wins,
Did they get a free dinner?
they get $100 in gift certificate at the restaurant.
Oh, that's
That is so cool.
Yeah, but you know what? Let me just say one thing about that. That is it is cool because like when you go places and stuff like that, when you have participation from the people in there, a lot of people want to participate in something, whether it's a bingo or, name that tune or karaoke. People like participating. They just, and it's fun. And I thought that was cool. And I heard name that sample and I was like, what is that all about? But you do a lot of things here, dude. Let me just say one thing.
Yeah, I do.
I
I go ham. I go ham.
You're just, you're dipping your hand in a lot of different spaces here.
Oh man.
He's just all over the place.
No,
and I
I
love
think
it.
go ahead, talk about keep going because this is a good interview.
I know, no, because I also checked out. I checked you out. Well, you know what it was? It wasn't like I just checked you out for the interview. I've known about you for at least 3 years now.
After we did that record, and I got to get that record.
Okay, so it
Please.
hasn't been like
I will.
I knew who you were. You had no idea who I was, but I mean, with Charles Hamilton is one of our best friends, and I'm involved with this guy right here. So your name popped up a lot, right? And he would sing. Yeah, he drives me nuts, but that's okay.
One thing I got to say about you that I definitely thought that was the dopest thing too was the letter to Sonic.
Oh yes.
What's that?
He did something very nice for he basically did a letter to Sonic. To
Are you
CH.
kidding me?
A letter to Charles Hamilton. So Charles Hamilton was, I think he was either, if he wasn't in jail, I think he was in a mental hospital at the time.
Okay.
And he had sent me some beats before he went in, and I took one of the beats and I made a dedication song to him. It was like a letter to him, telling him that we miss him, we need him to come back stronger and better than ever,
Oh wow.
and that we'll be here to support you when you get back.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You are the best, Mickey.
Well, they knew each other. Like he broke it down.
You
how long
are the
but
best.
the cool thing about that song is he broke it down when they first met. You know what I mean? And it was dope.
Well, yeah, because when I saw the cover of you on XXL, and then Charles Hamilton was also on with another two people. I forgot who they were.
B.O.B. No, he's with three. He was with B.O.B., Aston Ross, and Wale.
You know what's weird about that
And
is
he
that you
was
knew
with-
exactly who was on
And then
there.
he was with Corey Guns and what was the other dude's name from the West Coast?
Blue.
Blue. He was with Blue. Yeah.
It's amazing. You know what it is? It's amazing how you guys remember this stuff from 2009, and someone can't remember where he put his car keys.
Wow.
Okay?
Oh man.
Put me on blast on this. Just keep going.
I'm just, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You guys can go all the way back with every little depiction of hip hop culture, but
Listen, all I have to say with him is I remember watching what was it called, The Deal or something like that. Remember they took over Rap City. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And
Me and
with
Corey.
you and Corey, man, you guys are killing it. I'm watching this. I'm like, whoa.
I didn't know
Yeah,
you guys had so much history together.
We used to watch them. You gotta understand, as an artist and stuff like that, me coming up, I used to look at the XL, and then you would see what the artists that were coming up. That was my generation, so you would have to see who, you know what I mean, how they
Okay.
would rhyme, how they would go on here. And he came up a lot of times. Him and C always came up.
Oh, okay. So, can we move on to another topic now?
Shoot it.
Okay.
Sure.
Because I was also looking, because I have a lot to say, because on comic culture,
Okay.
all right, you guys talk about like movies or whatever, right?
Right.
And then you guys were talking about Ben Affleck, that he was
Yes.
terrible as Batman.
I don't think he was terrible.
I know, exactly. So you got to tell those other guys on the show that they were wrong.
Yes,
Okay.
they were very wrong.
They were very
I've
wrong
been
because-
I've been telling them that they don't want to listen to me.
I was
They were
like, are
crazy.
you kidding me? But again, another show where it's nothing about hip hop, right? It's strictly about, you just do movies?
We do comic book movies. We do comic books sometimes, and comic book culture.
I think it's so cool.
Wait, let me ask you something. What's your favorite comic book?
Spider-Man.
Oh, give me
You know,
a
my favorite
break.
one was when Venom first came in, and they put the introduction right to Venom. I still have that comic book with it has it has Venom, right? But it has like the addition, so it has the red. I know you're looking at me weird right now.
Yeah, I am.
The red cover.
Spider-Man,
I still have
really?
that.
Out of all of them,
That's
Spider-Man?
Oh no!
that's a
When they
good one.
first introduced Venom, man, that was the best. Him, and then they put Carnage, and they. Yes, I am Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? Really? Seriously, people?
I'm a comic book.
Spider-Man.
I didn't know
love
you did that.
Spider-Man.
That's dope.
Well,
Love Spider-Man.
okay, all right. You know what? I got 2 Spider-Mans here, so I cannot,
All right, Catwoman.
I am not into Catwoman. I am actually not into DC. I'm actually more of
Marvel?
a Marvel. Yeah.
Okay.
So, you got Thor, you got Iron Man.
She actually put me, bro, into a lot of things like with like sci-fi and things. I wasn't listening to sci-fi, and then in the pandemic, she put me right in there, and I learned everything.
If you want
Nice.
ever to talk to somebody about anything on comics, I mean, girl.
Yeah, but you don't like Spider-Man, so I can't even. I don't know.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're just talking about one character here.
No, Spider-Man's the man. What are you talking about?
Spider-Man is the man.
What are you talking about?
Listen. I cheered.
No. Let him speak. I want to see what he's got to say right now. Go ahead.
When Tony Stark died, I cheered.
I'm not. I think. Are we over yet on this show? Is this show done yet? I didn't check and see. What do you? What? He cried. He cried.
I was
Don't
the
even
only
front.
one-
Don't even front. He cried.
Yo, I hated that movie after. I'm like,
He
I
didn't
don't
want to
want
watch the movies anymore after he died.
Nah, man, because
the day I was there, day it came out 6:00 Wednesday. When he died, I cheered. Woo, I was the only one.
in the movie theater.
And I couldn't. I was so happy. I was over it. I'm over it.
Okay. So anyway, I'm not going to talk about that anymore. I'm just going to scratch that off my list right now, Mickey.
Thank you, love.
Okay.
There we go.
You got that way.
Because now when we come back, we can now get into what I was really wanting to speak about, and that is Pendulum Ink. So we can take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with more Mickey Factz.
Exactly.
Yep.
Hey there, I'm Captain Splish. I'm the superhero swimming. I'll teach you to be water safe with all my swimming skills, along with all my singular friends here in Splish Splashville. Myrtle the turtle, Octi the octopus, Starry the starfish, and that's just a few. You'll learn all about what your body can do. My superpower is to teach with song and rhyme, and that helps you remember what you learn every time. You'll learn to float and you'll learn to swim, from blowing bubbles to jumping in. Each week, you'll learn something new. You'll be amazed at what your body can do. I'm so excited for you to see the show, but now Captain Splash has to go. See you soon. Bye.
And we're back in the DNA show with me and Althea and Mickey Factz, baby.
Smacky.
Mickey! Yo, that's my, yo.
There he goes. Okay, let's just not talk about Spider-Man anymore, okay? That's the only thing I'm asking.
Spider-Man's the best.
No, don't
I'm
even try.
sorry.
No.
No.
No. Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. Don't. No. No, look at him. He's enjoying himself over there.
Love Spider-Man.
I know you. Oh God. So anyway, let's go into Pendulum Ink. You know what? You guys both need to stop right now.
Okay.
Okay. Pendulum Ink. So, how did that become into fruition, and who started it all?
Well, Pendulum Ink was a brainchild of mine last year, 2021, really, at the end of 2021, December 1st. I was hired to do a rap masterclass after being turned down by every university and by masterclass themselves. And the person per comic book Cam, he paid me $250 to talk about the science of rap. And
Okay, cool.
I thought it was genius. And I said, you know what, I can expand this. I always wanted to do something like this. I can expand this and make this grander with my connections, my name, and the people who follow me. And I took that concept and idea to the next level. Next thing you know, we have a school.
I know, that is so cool. I've been watching that. That is really, I mean, like I told you before, you're doing great work, and people are learning all aspects of the hip hop culture and lyricism itself, and you just had your first graduation, right?
Our graduation is February 26th. It's 2 weeks from now.
Oh, okay. So 2
2 weeks
weeks
from
from now.
today. 2 weeks from today.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That is so cool because I did see a post about that, and I'm sorry, but belated happy birthday to your son.
Thank you. That's my homie.
That's your home. Is he like, what, 2, 3 years old now or what?
He is 3 years old.
Oh, he's so cute. He's with the hair. I loved him. Okay, so you also, I just saw the post that you had about Master Ace. He's leading students through the many stages of mental health for hip hop.
Yes.
Wow, Master
So
Ace.
Yeah, I wanted you to elaborate on that. That intrigued me.
so we have we have classes where MCs come in, and rhymecology, Professor Jeff Walker, he helps our MCs express and discover themselves through rhyme. I think it's important to add that mental health component into the school, so people aren't just, putting syllables together or just flowing really good. No, now you have to really showcase who you are as an MC and who you are as a person. I think it's important that we showcase that.
Right.
And yeah, Master Ace was one of the many people to come to the school to teach.
Yeah, because I see you have all these different guest professors.
Wow, he got Master Ace.
But I'm just saying, I was watching because he's got all
That's
these
dope.
guest professors that come in, and each one brings a different aspect of the hip hop culture and lyricism and rapping and all that stuff like that. So, do you see the change? Let's say in a particular student that has come in, and how they have progressed.
Yeah, I mean, it takes time, right?
Yeah.
It takes about, to me at least, it takes 2 to 3 years to make someone better. So the first year is done.
Right.
We completed the first year, and now we're on our way to the second year, and I'm very excited to see where we take this second year, right? I
Right.
think it's important that the second year, is done in a way where people can kind of, enjoy it and learn even more, right? Because I feel like, it's not easy for, artists to be artists, right? Like,
Right.
I think it's important that we do our best to, help them flow better, help them write better, express themselves better, teach them about the business of music, teach them battle rap, teach them content creation. We want to be able to provide that for all MCs, and the only way to do that is through my school, right? And to
Right,
do it
yeah.
positively and create positive outlooks and outcomes for my students is very important to me, that I do this on a consistent and constant basis.
That's amazing. He kept lyrics is really alive.
Well, that's what that is the most thing I love about this man, is because it's not just about anyone can get on a mic, be a rapper, and make money. And these are kids that are going to the school because they really want to learn the craft. They really want to learn, the whole hip hop culture, rather than just throwing themselves into it and not really embracing what you're teaching them to embrace.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
know?
it's really it's
amazing.
important that we teach MCs to write with intention.
Ooh.
You want them to be able to identify what it is that they're writing. We want to test them. We give them homework. We give them midterms. We give them finals. We have debate teams. We want
Wow.
MCs to be able to really fall in love with this thing that we call hip hop and treat it like a true academic workshop space
Right.
that can be respected by all people.
See, I think you're paving a way for the hip. See, we've talked about this plenty of
He's
times.
literally saving lyricism.
You are saving it.
You're saving lyricism.
You are actually saving it.
Thank you. Thank
You know
you.
what?
Like when I first heard about it, right, and I was reading up on it, I was like, man, imagine we had this.
Yeah, because it's something, it's an avenue for people to explore. See, because back in the days, let's say with
No, back in the day, it was hand-to-hand combat lyricists and had to go around and literally phone your skill in front of the people and stuff like that. And it wasn't like nowadays, it wasn't going like on this. Like, you remember MySpace days too.
Yeah. MySpace was crazy.
Remember, we used to go put our records on top of the songs and all that. Everybody used to diss each other. Like, you would go from here, you hear like a little line, you come back, go to the studio, make another line, go after this person over here. Like,
Yeah, we had all of that.
and then the thing is, right, you would have to go literally, I would travel into the city, whatever, right, because somebody would call you out. So you would go travel into the city. Go into the city right here, you got your posse here, you got posse here, and it's hand-to-hand combat. But that's lyricist to me. That's hip-hop to me. I was telling her about that. A lot of people didn't know. Take the Iron Horse right into the city. It's time to go.
the Iron Horse.
The Iron Horse. I
Oh
miss
my
the
God.
Iron Horse. I miss the Iron Horse.
So technically, how many stages are there in hip hop? Like in this whole, like,
That's a good question.
I mean, it's not just about the mental health, right? You're bringing, you know what it is that you're bringing so many stages in this academy, and I would like to attend. Okay, so let's just say I come in, right? I don't think I have a good rap voice at all, but if I went to the academy and I can actually learn, can someone learn to be a rap artist?
Yes, we currently have a 53-year-old white woman in the class
There we go. See?
her name is Steffi. She's in Toronto, and she signed up for year 2. She completed year 1,
Get out
and
of
she
town.
is signed up for year 2. She is completely excited, completely ecstatic. She is a songwriter and a poet, but we've helped her develop her writing skills so much that she wants to come back.
Oh wow.
And she's like, you know what? I might not necessarily be a rapper,
Right. Mm-hmm.
or become a rapper, but this writing with intention is helping my poetry.
It's helping. It's helping.
and helping my songwriting. But if she wanted to, she could rap, because we make everybody rap. Like you gotta rap, you know what I'm saying? And even if you can't rap, right, it's good to be able to identify what you're listening to,
Okay.
what you're reading, what you're hearing, and what you're writing. It's very important that you are able to do that.
Cool. I'm
know?
about to sign up.
I think we're both going to sign up.
Yeah,
I think
I
I could
wanna
be. I could
wanna
beat him
try-
in a battle rap. You don't know.
Listen, man, let me tell you guys something. If you guys sign up, listen, there's so much to get, right?
Yeah.
Last year was 6 classes. This year we have 15 courses, right? We have Rap Theory 101, teaching you how to rhyme on beat. Rap Theory 102, teaching you the foundations of rap.
Oh wow.
Advanced techniques, teaching you the advanced levels of writing. Advanced rap theory, teaching you different ways to flow on beat. Rhymecology, the mental health component of hip hop, right? How to
Right.
break and express yourself through that. Songwriting, we have 2 teachers teaching you songwriting. Content creation, right? Teaching you how to create content on the internet.
Wow.
Battle rap, teaching you how to become a battle rapper. We have the Mickey Money class, which is the business class, right?
Right.
Teaching you the business of music,
Okay.
right? We have the Mickey Workshop class, where I bring in all kind of different people, A&Rs, music supervisors,
Right.
DJs, people to come in and critique your music, right?
Right.
Hip hop according to finance. We have MetLife and New York Life Insurance employees teaching you about finance in hip hop. What do you do with your money after you're done with hip hop?
Wow.
We have a criminology and hip hop class teaching you what the court system and the legal justice system is doing with hip hop in the lyrics and things of that nature. That is a true college course that is being taught at Pendulum Ink. We got visual aesthetics in hip hop, teaching you what hip hop looks like, right? Graffiti, cover art, jewelry, fashion, hairstyles. It's a complete lecture-based class, right? We have that we are offering to the students. We have debate teams, right? We have the debate team situation, and then we have a creative writing classes. So teaching you how to be a better poet in what you're doing. So that's 15 courses that we are bringing to the people in 2023. And that's just 2023. 2024, we're going to do sensuality and hip hop aerobics. We're going to do all kind of crazy stuff.
You feeling? He's like, yo, I just got to say, man, like, honestly, all the people that are listening right now, man, definitely sign up for this
Definitely
class.
check it out. But Mickey, please, before we end, one more thing I just wanted to say. Well, you know what? I'm going to sign up for the class. How about that? Okay.
Wow, that'd be amazing.
She should.
I want to sign up because it's really fun. It sounds like, really something that I would be interested in. But please tell our audience where they can find Pendulum Ink.
Yeah, go to pendulumink.com, pendulumink.com, or hit me up, Instagram, mickey.factz. Hit me up, you know what I'm saying? Mickey Factz. I respond to everybody. Twitter.com/Mickey Factz, MICKEY.
Every time you say MICKEY, you know what I got popping in my head?
Oh, no.
Mickey Mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah,
you know,
Mickey Mouse. Mickey.
He got his name from me.
So, there you go.
Hit me up on Facebook. I respond to everybody. I show love to everybody. Thank you guys for having me on. Shout out to Strong Island Entertainment for allowing me to share my talents, share my beliefs, share my love for Spider-Man on this beautiful podcast.
You had to throw that in, didn't you? Okay, we'll battle with that.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming on the show, Mickey. We really appreciate it.
Definitely.
Thank you. I truly appreciate it.
Now you can actually go watch the Super Bowl if you want. But you know what? I just said it out. You are the halftime show, dude. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
I truly appreciate that. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. And have a good night, everybody. And we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Next week.
Bye-bye.